Greetings everybody, this is Monique from Equanimity Therapies, and I wanted to bring you this gentle Hatha yoga practice today that you can do at home to get the body moving, get your circulation going, move the lymphatic system, and just help bring more ease and peace to the body and to the mind. So what you're going to need today is 2 bath towels. What you do is you fold up your bath towel in half and then in half again, and you're going to need to roll this towel up nice and tightly, and then tie it with 2 elastic bands or hair ties so that you make a nice bolster like this. The second towel you'll fold in the same way, then you fold it in half and in half again, so you end up with something that looks like this, that will be used in place of a yoga block and be used as a cushion. You're also going to need a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use an exercise elastic band, or you could use a belt. Even a scarf works really well. So I'm going to give you a moment to grab hold of your props, roll out your yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, then you can just place a towel on a carpeted floor, and then you can pause this video if you like, and then press play again once you're ready to get started. So to start the practice today, we're going to take the rolled up towel and place it in the center of your mat at the top, and then take your cushion and place it at the top end perpendicular to the rolled up towel. Then come to seated just in front of your rolled up towel and just give yourself a little bit of room here. We want the bottom end of this rolled up towel to come to mid back, perhaps just a little bit higher. For women, the easy way to find a reference point is just above the bra band. So then bringing your hands to your knees, take a deep breath in as you extend the spine up. Exhale slowly, ease back as you bring your arms down to the floor. Draw your feet in a little closer, lift the pelvis up, tuck your tailbone under and lengthen through the lower back. And then slowly ease down onto the towel and release your head back. Drop your arms out to the side. Then just make sure that you're comfortable here. Make sure that the rolled up towel isn't too low down your spine. We're really wanting to get in the middle of that thoracic region. And then just take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. And just let go. Just let go of any concerns or worries or thoughts that are perhaps going on in your mind. And just make a commitment to become fully present with yourself in this practice today. And the best way to become fully present is to tap into your breath in your body. So if you haven't already, I suggest that you close your eyes and just sink into your breath, connecting with your breath in your body. Just notice where in your body you're feeling your breath, and perhaps how your breath feels in this moment. Often our breath can communicate to us where we're at. So when we're feeling rushed or stressed or overwhelmed, often our breath is short and fast. So as you find ease in this position, allow your breath to begin to release and just ease and slow down within the body. Really connect with your breath. Feeling that breath as it enters the body and as it leaves the body again. Notice how your body expands as you breathe in, and how it sinks down as you exhale. Continue to follow this natural rhythm of your breath in and out. And then begin to notice the pause at the end of your exhalation. And then notice the pause at the end of your inhalation. And as you continue to follow your breath in your body, just feel your body completely relax. Feeling the muscles begin to unwind and let go. As the mind begins to unwind and let go. Now bending your arms at the elbows, bring the palms of your hands down to your lower belly. The pinkies resting in the crease of your thighs. Elbows resting on the floor, and then just gently draw those shoulders away from your ears. Take a small inhalation, and then exhale completely. And then breathe in deeply, breathe all the way down into your palms. And then exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in, breathe all the way into the palms of your hands. Allow the belly to rise up. And exhale. Deep breath into your hands. Allow the belly to rise and expand. And then exhale completely, drawing the navel in and up. Deep breath in. Expand the belly. Breathe all the way down into your pelvis. And then exhale slowly and completely, drawing your navel in and up. Deep breath in. Fill the whole pelvis with your breath. And then exhale completely, drawing the navel in and up. Let's do one more deep breath. All the way into the pelvis, fill your whole torso. And then exhale completely. Relax your arms out to the side. And just pause for a moment, just allowing your body to be breathed. Returning to your natural organic breath. I am being breathed by my breath. My breath breathes me. And then draw your feet in a little closer to your sit bones, bringing your ankles about a fist distance apart. Draw your arms down alongside your body, and then take a deep breath in as you press into your feet and lift your hips up. Take your hands and reach down towards your heels as if trying to reach for your heels as your thighs lift up towards the ceiling. Imagine that you have a little ball between your knees and gently squeeze this ball. Take another deep breath in as you really ground down all points of your feet, pressing the pelvis up even more. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly roll the spine down one vertebra at a time. Releasing your spine down, releasing the pelvis. And then lift your right foot up and just hug the right knee into your chest. Release that right foot down and lift the left foot up and hug your left foot into your chest. And then release that foot down. Bring your arms back down alongside your body as we come back up into bridge pose. Take a deep breath in as you press into your feet and roll up, roll up. Reach down for your heels with your hands. And then ground down through your feet and lift those thighs up even more. Take a deep breath in as you squeeze that imaginary ball between your knees. And then exhale, slowly release down, one vertebra at a time. Draw the navel in towards the end as you gently curl up the tailbone. Release the pelvis down to the floor and bring your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Roll over onto one side, reach back behind you and bring that rolled up towel out from you, underneath you, and move your pillow away. Roll back onto your back, keeping your knees bent, and just feel how that feels. Notice if you feel more space between the shoulder blades, more ease through all the muscles of the upper back. And then lift yourself up and come onto your hands and your knees. Bringing your wrists directly underneath your shoulders and the knees directly underneath your hips. So we're creating nice straight lines here. And then think of reaching the crown of your head away from your shoulders. And then reaching back through the tailbone behind you, lengthening the spine. Draw the navel in and up so that we lift through the lower back. And then think of creating a long, straight spine. This is our neutral position. From neutral, we're going to go into cat and cow. So deep breath in as you curl the spine up to the ceiling, tuck in the chin, tucking your tailbone. Exhale, drop the belly, lift your head and lift your tailbone. Deep breath in, curl the spine up to the ceiling, press up through the mid-back, curl the tailbone and draw your chin to the chest. Exhale, drop your belly, lift the tailbone and think of opening your chest forward as you look up. Deep breath in, curl through the spine, press up through the mid-back and then exhale, drop the belly, open the chest and look up. Just stay here for a moment, take a deep breath in as you think of drawing the back of your head towards your tailbone. Feel that stretch through the lower back. And then come back to neutral position. Lift your right leg up and reach that right leg straight behind you, bringing the toes down onto the mat. Reach through your heels, stretching through that right calf. And then lift your right foot up and cross the midline of your body, bringing that foot over to the left side. Take a deep breath in as you turn your gaze to look at your foot. Feel that stretch through the right side of your body. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lift your right foot up and bring it back behind you. Reach through your heel once again. Bring your right knee back in alongside the left and let's go to the left side. So reach back through the left leg. Bring your toes down onto the mat and reach back through your heel, stretching through that left calf. Lift your left foot up, cross the midline of your body, bring your left leg over to the right side. Take a deep breath in as you turn your gaze to your left leg. Feel that stretch through the left side body. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, bring that leg back behind you. Stretch through the calf once again and then bring your left knee back to the mat. Bring your big toes to touching and then widen through your knees. Take a deep breath in as you draw your chest over your wrists and then exhale, ease your sit bones back towards your heels. Just bringing your chest parallel to the mat. Lift your right arm up and reach through your right arm and place it back down on the mat. Do the same through the left, reaching through your left hand and bring it down onto the mat. Ease those sit bones towards the heels even more and think of lengthening through the spine as you slowly bring your chest down, your chin And then rest your forehead down on the mat. If your head and your chest don't reach the mat, that's okay. Just coming as far down as is comfortable for you. If you'd like to bend through the elbows and bring your forehead onto your stacked hands, if that feels more comfortable, then go ahead and do that. Just listening to your body and just moving it wherever you're at today. You may want to even move through the hips, just creating a little bit more space in the hips if you're feeling you're tight. And then just coming back to neutral, easing down. And then bring your attention to the space between your shoulder blades, the back of your heart center. And see if you can shift your breath into this space. As you breathe in, imagine your shoulder blades moving apart. And as you exhale, your shoulder blades moving closer together. Each time you breathe in, it's as if you're breathing into these upper side ribs just underneath the arm, really expanding through the sides. And exhaling and letting go. Deep breath into the back body, the upper side ribs, and exhale. One more deep back breath here. And exhale. Lift your head up, walk your hands towards you, lifting yourself up, coming back to hands and knees. Then take your right foot and bring your right foot forward and bring your right hand on the outside of your foot. And then just edge that foot forward, giving yourself a bit of room. Or if you're running out of space at the top of your mat, you can tuck under your back toes, lift your knee up and just move it further away from you and then release the foot back down. Bring your hands to your knees. And what we need here is a 90-degree angle. So your knee should be directly over your ankle. Once you've found that position and you find your balance here, release your arms out to the sides. Press your palms forward as you lift and open the chest, and then press the tailbone. Feel that stretch into your left hip flexor. Take a deep breath in as you ease your hips back slightly. And then exhale, press your pelvis down and forward. Breathe in as you reach your arms all the way up. Bring your fingertips together. Raise those arms up and then lift the chest to the ceiling and look up. Deep breath in and then exhale. Slowly bring your hands down. Ease your hips back as you slide that right leg back and bring it back onto the mat. And then let's go ahead and step the left foot forward. Give yourself enough room so that you can find space and a stretch in this lunge. Bring your hands to your knees. Find your balance here. Make sure that your knee is directly over your ankle. And then bring your arms down, palms facing forward, open through the chest. Press that tailbone forward. Feel that stretch through your right hip flexor. Take a deep breath in as you raise your arms up. Bring your fingertips together. Lift the chest up to the ceiling and look up as you ease those hips down and forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms back down to the floor. Ease your hips back and release that left knee back. Bring the palms of your hands flat onto your mat. Take a deep breath in this neutral position. And exhale, do nothing. Tuck your toes under, take a deep breath in. Slowly lift your knees up off the floor. Just bringing the knees parallel to the floor. Just a gentle core exercise here. And then take a deep breath in. And then exhale, push your sit bones back and up and come into an easy downward dog. So when I say easy, you can keep your knees as bent as you need to. You can move around, easing through the hips, whatever feels good for you. And then just come back into your downward dog. Bend through the right knee and straighten through the left. Just stretching through that left leg, and then reach that right foot straight back behind you, keeping your hips parallel. Bring that right foot back down to the mat, straighten through the right leg, bend through the left knee, and then lift your leg up, reach that foot behind you. And then bring your foot back down onto the mat. Slowly lower your knees back down, unfold the feet, and just come up onto your knees here. Take a deep breath in as you roll your shoulders forward, up and back, forward, up and back. And let's go the other way, back, up and forward, back, up and forward. Great. Now take your left leg and reach it out beside you. Bring your foot parallel to the edge of your mat, so your toes are pointing directly forward. And then think of dropping this inside of your thigh down to the mat so that we keep these hips as parallel as we can. So we're not tilting the hips to the side like that. We're really drawing our torso in alignment here. And then bring that left hand down onto the outer edge of your thigh. Take a deep breath in as you raise your right arm up to the ceiling. And then exhale, reach over to the left. Deep breath in as you come halfway up. And exhale, fold over. And then just imagine there's a wall behind you and you melting back into the wall. Take a deep breath in and exhale, come all the way up. Bring your left knee in and let's reach out through the right leg, pointing those toes straight forward. Drop the inside of your thigh down to the mat. You could even check by bringing your hands to your hips, just bringing them level. And then drop your right hand down onto your right thigh as you take a deep breath in and draw your left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale and come over to the right. Deep breath in as you come halfway up. And exhale, come over to the right. Take one more deep breath in. Melt back against the imaginary wall. And then exhale, come all the way up. Bring your knee back in. If you've turned sideways like I have, just bring yourself along your mat. Come to hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, deep breath in, lift the knees and lift your hips up to the ceiling, coming into downward dog. Take a deep breath in as you look to your hands, bringing your shoulders forward over your wrists. Come onto the toes and reach the spine up to the ceiling. Exhale, press back through your arms, draw the heels down as you think of drawing your chest towards your knees. And then lift the right foot up and step your right foot back. Lift the left foot up, step your left foot back. Look to your hands and bring your chest directly over your hands. Coming into plank, we drop the pelvis down, straight line from the heels to the top of your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly begin to lower your knees to the floor, flatten your feet, and then ease the hips down. Bring the pubic bone all the way to the mat and tuck those elbows in, coming into cobra. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, slowly ease your body down. Bring your hands to stacked underneath your head and rest your head down on the floor. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And just take a moment to integrate, to catch your breath. Then lift your head up and then roll yourself over onto your back. Grab hold of your strap. And then come to lying on your back with your knees bent. Unravel your strap if you haven't already, and lift the right foot up off the floor. Bring your strap around the ball of your foot, and then wrap the strap around your knuckles. Now, if you have a stretchy band, you're going to have to wrap your hands quite high up on the strap. If you don't have a stretchy band and you have a belt or a strap, about 10 to 15 centimeters away from your feet would be good. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, ease your head and shoulders back as you slowly lift your leg up. Keep your knee nice and bent to start with, and just take a deep breath in as you think of anchoring your pelvis down into the floor. Lengthen through the back of your neck, and then take a deep breath in, exhale, and reach up through your leg. If you need to give yourself a little bit more room on your strap, you can do so. But what we want here is nice straight arms. So we don't want to be holding our strap down here, because then you're pulling. We're not pulling with the hands, we're just allowing the weight of the arms to release our leg, releasing the hamstring and creating more length in our leg. Deep breath in as you press up through your heel, and exhale, think of pushing your knee away from you. You may get a bit of trembling through the leg, especially if you're tight, so I can feel the trembling happening for me here. Just focus on dropping that pelvis down and lengthening up through your heel. Breathing in deeply, breathing into any tightness. And just imagine that tension melting away as you exhale. Do one more deep breath, dropping the pelvis down. And then exhale, reaching up as best you can through your heel, straightening that leg. And then slowly begin to bend the knee. Just keep the strap around the ball of your foot. Lift your left foot up and bring the left foot in as you drop the right foot out. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lengthen up through the leg. Just nice and gentle. You can keep the knee as bent as you want. And then take a deep breath in as you drop the pelvis down onto the mat. And exhale, reach up through the heel. Use your breath here. Each time you breathe in, drop the pelvis. And each time you exhale, reach up through the heel a little bit more, pressing your knee away from you. If the leg begins to tremble, that's really great. It shows that you're doing a deep, deep stretch into the hamstrings. We often get really tight through the hamstrings from sitting, as the circulation tends to be cut off from the muscles. This is a great way to ease and lengthen the hamstring, which can often bring a lot of relief to the lower back. One more deep breath as you drop the pelvis. Exhale, reach up through your heel. And then slowly bend through your leg. Release the strap off your foot and just put that aside. Bring your hands up behind your head. Interlace your hands behind the head. And then take a deep breath in as you roll up, drawing your elbows towards your knees. Exhale as you begin to lengthen down, widen through the elbows, and just stretch with your neck away from your pelvis. Deep breath in, roll up, elbows to knees. Exhale as you open through the elbows and the chest. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in, curl up, elbows to your knees. And then exhale, this time release all the way down, bringing your head onto the mat. Release your arms down alongside your body. And then slowly lengthen out through both legs. Just coming flat onto the ground. And we want to draw the shoulders away from the ears. So the best way to do this is to roll onto the right side. Draw that left shoulder blade down your back and then release the left shoulder down. Lift your right shoulder up off the floor. Draw that shoulder blade down your back and then release the shoulder back onto the floor. Finding the whole back body resting on the floor below you. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and let go. Gently close your eyes if they're not already closed. And again, just bring your focus to your breath and your body. Just notice all the shifts in your body from these few gentle stretches, mindful breathing. And just notice how you feel. Allow your feet and your legs to become heavy. Your pelvis becomes heavy, sinking down into the earth below you. Your whole spine becomes heavy, each individual vertebra feeling like a lead weight. Your hands and your arms become heavy. And even your head and shoulders become heavy. All the muscles of your scalp and your face begin to completely relax. Even your eyes and the eye sockets become heavy. Your tongue moves away from the roof of your mouth. And each exhalation allows your body to let go even more. Allow yourself this time to completely relax. Staying in the Shavasana pose as long as you need to. We're going to end this practice here. So really allow yourself this time until you're ready to get up.